Hello, it's Charles with Uber Eats. Today is Monday, the 30th of March, 2026, and I am blessed and grateful because I received the precious gift of tomorrow with God's wake-up call this morning, and I got to see another day here in beautiful, sunny, warm Tampa, Florida. And you also woke up this morning and received that precious gift of tomorrow with God's wake-up call, and you got to see another day here on earth. Tomorrow is most definitely, undoubtedly, a precious gift to receive because not everybody that went to sleep last night woke up this morning and got to see another day. So I, for one, am most definitely blessed and feel grateful to the good Lord for giving me another day here on earth. God is good. God is great, always and always. And I'm blessed to have Jesus Christ in my life. Jesus is my Savior, my Redeemer, and my Advocate. I love Jesus Christ and I love the Lord. Blessed to have both of them in my life. And I'm fortunate to see that Uber has started a new quest for this week. And it's quite different than the quest that I'm familiar with, where you drive 110, you do 110 trips or 112, 120 trips to earn a certain amount. There's new criteria and there's a larger payout with this quest that's starting this week. For one, it's starting earlier. According to what I've read, this quest starts at 4 a.m. This Monday morning and runs through 4 a.m. Friday morning. So pretty much I only have 4 days to complete this quest. I have today, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday because I won't be driving into the night, Thursday night going into Friday morning. So I have to do this in the next 4 days. I have to deliver to 100 customers and I have to make sure I'm accepting a lot of orders. They count those. They're going to track my rejects, which is orders that I don't accept. So if I can accept enough orders and limit my rejects and deliver to over 100 customers by the end of the day on Thursday, I earn an extra $583. I think that's pretty much the gist of it. That's going to be a fantastic payout. So I need to keep that in mind when I see these really bad orders come across, even the $2 orders that I would normally reject. I need to take into account that I'll be making almost $6 more for each delivery. $5.83 more. So those $2 trips are actually almost $8 trips. So I need to remind myself of that with each order that comes through. And it didn't say this in the rules of this quest, but I'm assuming that courier savers don't count towards this quest. So I'm gonna most likely not accept. Well, that's the tricky thing. What I'll do is I'll accept the first courier saver, and if it counts as a delivery towards the quest, I'll start taking those too. But I gotta watch I need to watch declining orders. So this is going to be tricky. I'll figure it out as I go today, I suppose. But it's going to be great to see an extra $583 on my pay this week. I'll be looking forward to that. I'm going to do my best to make it, to earn that $583 this week. I had a fantastic day yesterday. The biggest thing I did yesterday was getting my hair cut. It's short again, like I like it. I wanted a particular lady to cut my hair in there, but she was off yesterday, so I had a different lady cut my hair. But she did an okay job. I forgot how expensive the haircuts there are at Great Clips. It was $21, and I tipped the lady $5, which I thought was fair. It was nearly a 25% tip, just shy of that. But she seemed disappointed in the tip I gave her. I gave her 5 $1 bills. Maybe she was uncertain of how much I was giving her, but she seemed disgusted when I handed her the money. So that's bad on her part. You should be happy. I've been in the service industry for a long period of time, long part of my work life, and I'm happy with any tip that somebody gives me. If it's $2, $1, $5. You know, I'm happy with it. Whatever anybody decides to give me, they could not tip me anything at all. So I'm thankful for even $1 tip. So that was bad on her part, in my opinion, to give me that kind of a look on her face when I handed her the money. The only other thing that I can imagine it would have been was maybe she wanted the tip to be on her through the credit card, you know. Maybe she doesn't like handling money. That's the only other explanation for that expression she gave me when I handed her the money. So it's either disappointment in the low amount I was tipping her, or she would rather have gotten in the tip through the credit card, which I don't understand that either. What difference does it make if you're getting a cash tip or a tip through the credit card machine? But nonetheless, if I do get her to cut my hair again next time I go, I'll still tip her $5. I'm not going to keep this experience from keeping me from tipping her. I'll continue to tip her $5, you know, as long as the haircut is decent and she treats me polite. As long as she's polite and a decent haircutter, I'll keep tipping her $5 as long as I go there to that Great Clips. And I on account of my getting my hair cut and other things, I ended up working a half day, mostly because I had such a great week earnings wise. I decided to just work a half day. I had 12 customers, and I did those 12 customers in 6, 7, 8 trips. I did 8 trips and 12 customers. So I had a decent day. I'm happy with what I earned for the day and for the week. I had a super week, and I enjoyed some wonderful weather here in Tampa, Florida. Just had a great day all around. No complaints. And I got a fantastic haircut on top of all that. So yesterday was a really good day. Well, the time right now is 5:22 a.m. and according to that website, weather-atlas.com, the sun will rise today at 7:21 a.m. So that's in 1 hour and 59 minutes from now. And the sun will set later on this evening at 7:46 p.m. So today, Tampa will enjoy over 12 hours and 25 minutes. Yeah, 12 hours, 25 minutes of daylight here in Tampa, Florida today. This Monday, the 30th of March, 2026. And I bought my Powerball ticket yesterday, like I said I would. There it goes. I bought this ticket yesterday at 12:28 p.m. and I played my normal numbers of 14, 22, 25, 37, 49, and the Powerball of 23. You see that? So this drawing is tonight for the Powerball, and according to this ticket, the jackpot is at 180 million. So after taxes, I suppose I'll make around 100 million, maybe a little bit less, which I think I'll get by on 100 million after taxes. I think I could do with that. I'm sitting outside here in my car at my normal spot at the Circle K, my normal pump, and there's not a single person up here getting gas. Gas has went up yesterday. I believe that's what I wrote down. Yeah, gas has went up yesterday at this Circle K from yesterday. No, I'm mistaken. Gas has went down 2 cents. It's went up in the United States is what I was thinking. Yesterday, well, Friday it was at $3.89. It went down 3 cents on Saturday to $3.86, and then it stayed at $3.86 yesterday. Well, it's went down 2 more cents from yesterday. Now it's $3.84 for the 87 grade gas. And according to AAA and Gas Buddy, the price of gas in Florida has also went down. It's went down a penny to $3.93, but it's went up a penny in the United States. The average price of gas in the United States is now $3.99, so it's 1 penny away from what I predicted it will be by the 1st of April, which is in 2 days. Yeah, Wednesday is the 1st of April. So this Circle K is better than the national average by 15 cents, and it's better than the Florida state average by 9 cents. And I haven't been tracking this, but I've noticed diesel is higher than I've ever seen it, at least here at this Circle K. I'll try flipping this phone around. You can see it. See that? It's $5.59 for diesel. If you pay cash, it's $5.69 if you pay by credit card or debit. So gas and diesel is both outrageous right now in Tampa and in Florida and the United States. It's getting out of control. I nearly forgot about my metrics. I had good results with earnings. I'm happy to get that extra Quest money added to my check, that $245. And I'm starting another exciting quest today for $583. On top of all that good news, I had great results with my survey yesterday. I had 11 upvotes. I had a lot of people respond to my service yesterday. My Deliver with Care went up to 721. My friendly service went up to, now I have 640 people respond that I'm a friendly delivery driver. I had 2 more people said I was quick and efficient with my delivery. I'm now at 628. My good communicator went up 3 to 623. And I had 2 more people said I delivered to their door with a perfect handoff. I now have 600, so I've broken that 600 mark with my perfect handoff. So I just need 100 more people responding that I delivered food to their door with a perfect handoff. So a lot of great things happened for me yesterday. And of course, I've been inside already, and I got my free cup of ice in my Wawa cup. See that free ice? They were out. I don't know why, but they were out of regular ice, so I had to get all cubed ice this morning in my Wawa cup. And this morning, I went with the tea and lemonade flavor of this Monster Rehab Revive, Refresh, Recover. You see that tea and lemonade? And with today being the 30th of March 2026, and this can say an L2515, L is the 12th letter of the alphabet. So this can was made December 15 of last year. So this can is 15 days and 3 months old. 15 days, 3 months old. I'm going to get it cracked open here, if I can, with one hand. Yep, I got it. I'm going to drink it down a little bit. So I can get the rest of it in this cup. See if that worked. Wait a little bit more. There it goes. Let's see if this tea and lemonade is any good ice cold. It probably is. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. I still like the green tea. The green tea is still my favorite, but this tea and lemonade is probably my second favorite right now. And then it goes, after the tea and lemonade, it goes peach and then wild berry. Is my top 4 favorite flavors of the Monster Rehab, Revive, Refresh, Recover. Well, anyways, I also wrote down what that website, weather-atlas.com, had to say about the weather today, and this is what they wrote. It said, spotty afternoon showers could bring wet conditions in parts of the area of Tampa Bay. Minimal precipitation is expected, although. The high will be a warm 84 degrees, while the low will be a comfortable 66. It was hard to make out, but it looks like it says 66. 84 and 66. Winds will be out of the east at 11 miles an hour with a 65% humidity. Probability of precipitation is at 52%, which I don't understand. It said likelihood of rain 52%, but minimal to no precipitation. So maybe light rain is what they're trying to say there. A widespread rain, but light rain. It'll be passing through quickly, is maybe what they're getting at there with that forecast. And I also asked Meta AI about the weather, and this is how it responded to that question. It said Tampa's weather looks like it's going to be a mix of sun and showers. You can expect partly cloudy skies in the morning, giving way to occasional showers in the afternoon. So I'm not expecting to see much rain, much sunshine today, according to these two forecasts. It's going to be overcast with a high likelihood of rain. Highs will be in the mid 80s and lows in the mid 60s. There is a 50% chance of rain. And then I also went on to the YouTube page, Fox 13 Tampa Bay. They had meteorologist Jim Weber on there. I don't see much of him on Fox 13 Tampa Bay, but he was giving his forecast on this YouTube. And he said winds are settling this Monday morning. Expect to see gusts in some parts of Tampa Bay on Monday, a high of 84 and a low of 68, with a high likelihood of late afternoon rain, according to meteorologist Jim Weber. Oh, I also forgot, when I was in the Circle K this morning getting my ice, they've probably had that a while. They've probably had this at their coffee bar for a while, but this isn't what I'm referring to. I grabbed two of these French vanilla creamers for my coffee this morning at the Circle K, but I was looking over their coffee bar and they have honey out there, so I've grabbed a couple honeys to put on my biscuits this morning. I'm gonna put honey and strawberry on my biscuits this morning with my big breakfast. I'm gonna have scrambled eggs, a sausage patty, biscuits with strawberry and jelly, 3 pancakes, and a hash brown, along with 2 or 3, probably 3 or 4 coffees altogether with my refills. So I'm looking forward to another fantastic big breakfast at McDonald's this morning. I didn't bother writing down anything that 10 Tampa Bay News had to say about the weather. It was an old YouTube that I had already watched for a previous weather report. So to find out about weather, I think it was for Sunday's weather. So I didn't bother writing down anything that they had to say. But I did write down all the deliveries I completed yesterday. This is for Sunday, March 29 of 2026. I did 8 trips and 12 customers yesterday. I started out the day, trip number 1 and 2 were both singles. Danny wanted, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. I've been at this restaurant before, but I should have asked one of the associates in there how to pronounce the name of this, but it's spelled Tousles, Jours, Jours. So it's a French place. So if I had to guess, I'm going to say this place is called Tous les Jours. Tous les Jours is on Florida Road 56. Danny tipped me $4 for picking up that order from Tous les Jours, and I earned a fare of $2, so I made $6 for picking up that order for Danny. I appreciate the tip, Danny. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you very much. After dropping off Danny's order from Tous les Jours, I went on trip number 2 for Rashad. Rashad wanted a McDonald's breakfast picked up from Point of Tampa Bay. I've been there before, but not very often. I'm not ordinarily in this part of town, but Rashad tipped me $7. He was very generous and tipped me $7 for that McDonald's order, and I earned a fare of $2, so I made $9 for picking up Rashad's McDonald's order. Thank you so much for that, Rashad and Danny, for both of those tips. I appreciate you both very much. Then I went on trip number 3, was a double for Joey and Mina. Joey and Mina both had orders to be picked up at the Starbucks on Bruce B. Downs and 132nd Avenue, 132nd Street. Joey and Mina, they tipped me $6 through the app, and I earned a fare of $4. So I was scheduled to make $10 through the app. But when I got to Mina's work, she gave me an additional $4 in cash. So I actually got tipped $10. So thank you so much for the generous tip, extra tip, Mina. And thank you both of you for the tip through the app. Mina and Joey. I appreciate both of you very much. Joey and Mina were very generous yesterday, and Mina was extra generous with her tip. Appreciate both of you very much, Joey and Mina. After dropping off Mina's Starbucks order, I went on a single for Jonathan. Jonathan had donuts and coffee to be picked up at the Dunkin' at Bruce B. Downs. Jonathan was generous and tipped me $6.20, and I earned a fare of $2, so made $8.20 for picking up that Dunkin' order for Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan, for the kind, generous, and thoughtful tip of $6.20. I appreciate you. And then trip number 5 was a double for Faith and Ella. Faith had a Panera Bread order at Bruce B. Downs, and Ella wanted Meltdown picked up from the Denny's on East Fowler. Ella and Faith, I earned a fare of $4.29, and they tipped me $6.91 for that order. I made $11.20. Thank you so much for the generous, nearly $7 tip, Ella and Faith. I appreciate both of you very much. After dropping off Ella's order, I went on another double. Actually, this is a triple. Amanda and George had KFC on Fowler, and then Mindy wanted a Starbucks order picked up. And this was my best paying run of the day. Mindy, Amanda, and George, they tipped me $11.22 through the app, and I earned a fare of $6.41, so I made $17.63 for picking up that order for George, Amanda, and Mindy. Thank you so much for the very generous, overly generous, over $11 tip, Amanda, George, and Mindy. I appreciate the three of you very much. And thank you for such a great paying triple, Amanda, George, and Mindy. You were very kind and generous. Then I ended the day with 2 singles in a row. 7 was for Beverly. Beverly wanted Panera Bread picked up from Bruce B. Downs. She tipped me $6.11. Thank you for that $6.11 tip, Beverly. And Toby was my 8th trip. Toby tipped me $6 for picking up Denny's on East Fowler. Toby tipped me $6, and I earned a fare of $2, so I made $8 for picking up Toby's Denny's order. Thank you so much for that, Toby. Really appreciate all my customers yesterday. And it wrapped up a fantastic earnings week on the app. I enjoyed beautiful weather all week, and I made some fantastic money delivering Uber Eats here in Tampa Bay. Just a beautiful day all around. Well, I'm going to wrap this video up and get into the McDonald's here in a little bit and enjoy another wonderful breakfast. God bless you all. I hope you've had a great weekend like I did, and I hope you have a great week like I'm about to have. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.